Japan played really well, and they're a good team. And if you don't bring it consistently throughout the game, they're gonna beat you. We spoke about that before the game. I could sense that we're a little flat, and we talked about having to talk it up to get ourselves going. I thought, though, when we got younger players out on the floor, we had energy and got back into the game, but it was just ebbs and flows, and we couldn't quite, just keep the consistency of the intensity. But I think it's good to go through that type of game. I think what was positive, at one point we were 10 points down, we got back and got in front, and we probably didn't deserve to win it. We didn't play well enough, and we'd probably be feeling too good about ourselves if we had got up and won it. I know the crowd loved it, the closest of the game, which is great for them, but a lot of good learnings, especially for some of our players. We talked about fouling. We had fouls to give. Towles didn't foul. We let her player get all the way to the rim from the outside. So, that's a good learning for her, because we had fouls to give. But you probably saw the two previous fouls from Lavey, but that should have continued, and we didn't communicate that. So, and then we had a shot to win it. With 1 second left, that's the best you can do. But I look back, the first half defensively, we weren't as good the first two games. So I'm pretty sure they shot the ball around about 50%, close to for the whole first half. And I think that set the tone for the game. I knew we'd be in for a game. We won the third quarter, and then the whole last quarter was pretty even, So just the consistency of how we defended wasn't great. So whether it's complacency, a little bit of that perhaps, or the girls knowing they won the series. But in saying that, I'm rotating 14 players. I'm trying to give players some time as well. So I probably could have left some players out there, probably could have played some players more, but I'm trying to give some players an opportunity to see what they can do and also to try and make the team. In particular, Steph's great off the dribble. Sarah's developing in that area, especially from the 4 spot. Sarah's much more mobile than any 4 that can guard her, and they've got the freedom if the lane's there to take it. So both of those girls did that tonight. It just gets back to the decision they make at the end of it. Overall, I still thought they were both pretty good. Yeah, I think the quickness that Japan play with, the versatility that they have in respect to what they run offensively. They've got good structures, they move you. And the big thing is they really attack you off the dribble. So the thing for me is I want us to get better at one-on-one containment of the basketball. So, if you look at the best teams in the world, the USA, that's what they're going to do. So the more we play an Asian team that penetrates to the basket as quick as they do, is going to help us in the future. So, I could do some things. If I had played just 8, 9 players, we probably would have got the win. But my job's really our job as a coaching staff is try and give everybody an opportunity. And the players that are playing well, try and keep them on the floor. But in saying that, we needed to rotate everybody. I spoke about that before the game, like it's a good test that you've won 2 in a row. I spoke about an Olympic situation where you have to put consecutive wins in a row and not feel too good about yourself. And that's certainly, the comment I would be making is that you have to bring it every night, and everybody's focus has got to be there for the consistency of what we're trying to get done defensively. I won't say exactly where we broke down because that will help New Zealand, but some of our players just did break down in what we wanted to do structurally, defensively. When we did it right, we'd stop them. When we didn't, they'd punish us. They're very talented and skilled. So, whether it be a down screen or a flare screen or an on ball, they're quick enough and they're skillful enough to punish you if you don't defend it the right way. Susie had a sore hip. It's not worth her playing tonight. She's shown enough the other 2 games. We know what Laura's leadership, we know what she's about, so we rested her. And Rachel, she's pretty stiff and sore from playing, so, I've got a week to recover and get her ready. I think she's glad to get some minutes. Probably may have played Rach, maybe should have played Rach a bit more, but then again, I wanted to see how Talbot would go in pressure situations as well, so there's a bit of experimentation there in putting Towles in a high pressure situation. I actually thought about putting Jerry in, and I thought, nah, let's see how Talbot goes. I think the more experience you give those players, I know I can count on Rachel in those situations, and I want to give a younger player like Talbot, Lavey, those types of players, those pressure situations. And overall, we handled it pretty well. We had a 1-point loss, but a 1-point loss makes you evaluate things a little harder than a 1-point win.
Personally, I'm thrilled. I'm just enjoying my basketball, and I love playing with these girls, and I think that shows in my game. And yeah, I'm really happy with where I'm heading, and hopefully I can just continue to play really well for the team, and whatever they need me to do, and I'll get it done. Try and get it done on the night. We knew the Japanese were really fast, and I think that's why we decided to play them. They're very good at penetrating, and we need to contain. We need to contain, and we need to get good defensive trans, and we didn't get that tonight. Unfortunately, they made some really good layups and tough shots, but it's moving forward to Oceanias, and yeah, hopefully that'll put us in good stead to play New Zealand and get wins. To me, it just felt a bit flat out there, and we tried our hardest to try and lift and stuff, but it just didn't happen for us. And Japan, I guess, shot the lights out, and they didn't miss much. So a credit to them, and a credit to their team, and what they come out in the third game. They didn't rest and sort of give up at all. They definitely came out and tried to do something different, and we just, I guess we didn't adjust. We didn't get there tonight, but it's good for us to go into New Zealand knowing that if it comes down to that sort of game, we can get shots off, and hopefully next time they'll drop. We want to be the best to beat the best, and the USA play a fast style, and that's what we're trying to adapt in our game, and hopefully that shows with how we're playing now. We want to play fast, and we don't want to turn it over too much, so hopefully that'll put us in good stead when we qualify for Rio. We'll play really well and play fast and get good shots, and then defense comes with that. We need to know that we can't just come out and win by 20 points if we don't get it done. And that's what happened tonight. We didn't get done on the defensive end, and they showed us what can happen, and it turns out we lost tonight, and hopefully we know that can happen now, and we'll get out there most games, I reckon, now, and we'll realise that, and then we'll adjust and we'll keep moving forward from there. It's a good learning curve for us, for sure. We're only a young group, and we need to know that early that can happen, and we'll learn from this and move forward, and hopefully in Oceanias we'll go out there and kick some butt, I reckon. I'm really excited. I love playing with these girls, and I'm grateful for the opportunity. I'm just looking to move forward with my game, and to be given this sort of opportunity at a young age is really, really humbling, and yeah, I'm really happy with where I'm at, and I really want to just keep moving forward and helping the girls out wherever I can, and looking forward to Oceanias, and yeah, hopefully getting wins, definitely getting wins.